inside Los Angeles, just steps away from the flashing lights of Hollywood. There's a hidden tent city that doesn't appear in movies, travel guides, or Instagram feeds. By day, millions walk past it without a second glance. But by night, this place becomes a completely different world, where sidewalks turn into homes and survival becomes the only goal. This isn't just a hidden corner of the city. It's a reality living right next to the dream, and almost no one talks about it. And today, you're finally going to see it. Los Angeles, a city the world sees as a place of dreams, fame, and success. But today, we're going beyond that image. In this video, we're stepping inside Los Angeles to show you something very different. Real stories, real struggles, and the real lives of people living in hidden tent cities near Hollywood. Well, you won't just see the place. You'll hear the untold stories of the people who live there, how they survive, what they face, and what life really looks like behind the scenes of this famous city. And one small request: if you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment, there's a chance YouTube will push this video to more people. And because of you, this reality might reach others and spread awareness. Now, let's go inside and see the side of Los Angeles most people never talk about. Chapter 1. The streets tourists never notice. When most people think about Hollywood, they imagine bright lights, celebrities, and a city full of energy. But if you walk just a little further, away from the main crowds of Los Angeles, the scene slowly begins to change. The noise becomes quieter, the lights feel dimmer, and suddenly, you start noticing tents lined along the sidewalks. At first, it doesn't feel real, because this is the same city people travel across the world to see. The same place known for luxury and dreams. But here, life looks very different. These tents aren't just temporary setups. For many people, this is their home. Inside them are individuals with real stories, some who lost jobs, some who couldn't afford rising rents, and others who simply had nowhere else to go. And the most surprising part? Thousands of people walk past these streets every day, without ever truly seeing what's right in front of them. Now, I want to ask you something. If you have ever seen something like this before, whether in real life or online, make sure to share it in the comments. Because your experience can help others understand that this isn't just a story. This is something that is actually happening, even in places like America. And here's a question for you to think about. How can a city known for dreams also have so many people struggling just to survive on its streets? Chapter 2. A growing crisis. Behind billion-dollar dreams. When people think about Los Angeles, they think of wealth, opportunity, and a city powered by billions of dollars. And that part is true. Los Angeles has a city budget of over $12 billion annually, funding infrastructure, public services, and development projects. The entertainment industry alone, centered around Hollywood, generates billions more every year. But here's where the reality starts to shift. Despite all this money, the number of people living in tent cities continues to grow. Recent estimates suggest that over 70,000 people in Los Angeles County are experiencing homelessness, with tens of thousands living directly on the streets, in tents, cars, or makeshift shelters. And the cost of living plays a major role. The average rent for a small apartment in Los Angeles can easily exceed $2,000 to $3,000 per month. For many, that's simply unaffordable, even for those who are working. So what happens? People get pushed out, not all at once, but slowly. Missed payments, rising costs, fewer options, until one day the sidewalk becomes the only place left. This isn't just about poverty, it's about a system where the gap between income and living costs keeps getting wider. And while billions are spent across the city, many are still left searching for something as basic as a safe place to sleep. Now think about this. If a city with billions of dollars is still facing this kind of crisis, what does that say about the future of other cities around the world? Chapter 3. Life Inside the Tents, where survival becomes a daily routine. Step a little closer, and the story begins to change. From the outside, a tent might look simple, just fabric on a sidewalk in Los Angeles. But inside, it holds an entire life. A few blankets, some personal belongings, maybe a small light, or a phone charging from a nearby source. This is not temporary for many people. It's where they sleep, where they think, where they try to feel safe. And every day begins with uncertainty. Finding food can mean walking long distances or relying on small donations. Charging a phone might require waiting near public outlets. Even clean water isn't always easy to access. Yet somehow, people create routines. They organize their space. They protect what little they have. They learn how to survive in a system not built for them. And here's something many don't realize. A large number of people living in these tents once had stable lives, jobs, homes, normal routines, but rising costs changed everything. In a city where basic living can cost thousands of dollars per month, one setback can be enough to lose it all. And slowly, survival replaces stability. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen or heard about people living like this before? If yes, I share your thoughts in the comments so others can understand this reality is real. And think about this. If life can change this quickly for others, how secure do we really think our own lives are? Chapter 4. Night falls on the hidden city, when Los Angeles changes after dark. As the sun sets over Los Angeles, the city most people know begins to slow down. Restaurants start to close. Tourists return to hotels near Hollywood. The bright energy begins to fade. But in the tent-lined streets, this is when a different reality begins. Night is not a time to relax here. It's a time to stay alert. For many, sleep comes in short moments, not comfort. There's always a sense of awareness, protecting belongings, staying safe, watching surroundings. Because on the streets, safety isn't guaranteed. And while the city continues to spend billions, over $12 billion annually, only a portion reaches those living outside. Programs exist, shelters exist, but the demand is far greater than the available space. Thousands still remain outside, every single night. And the cost of housing doesn't pause either. With average rent still around $2,500 plus per month, the gap between stability and homelessness keeps growing, even in one of the richest cities in the world. So as some people sleep peacefully in high-rise apartments, others lie awake under thin fabric, just hoping the night passes safely. Now tell me honestly, have you ever thought about how different life can be in the same city, at the same time? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice can help others see this reality more clearly. And here's something to think about. If a city shines this bright during the day, why does it feel so different when the night reveals the truth? Chapter 5. Luxury. Just steps away. Where wealth and survival exist. Side by side walk just a few minutes from the tent-lined streets, and Los Angeles begins to look completely different again. Luxury apartments rise into the sky. High-end cars pass by without slowing down. Restaurants serve meals that can cost $50 to $100 per person in a single sitting. And yet, just around the corner, people are struggling to afford even one meal a day. This contrast is what makes this hidden city so powerful and so difficult to ignore. In areas near Hollywood, property prices can reach hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. At the same time, thousands are living outside with no permanent shelter, two completely different realities existing within the same few blocks. And it's not always visible unless you look closely, because the city is designed to highlight the success, not the struggle. Tourists take photos of landmarks, they walk famous streets, they experience the version of Los Angeles that's been carefully presented. But right beside that image, there's another story unfolding quietly. A story of people adapting, surviving, and trying to hold on. Now think about this. If you were walking through this city, would you notice this contrast? Or would it pass by like it does for so many others? Let me know in the comments. Your perspective matters. And here's a question to leave you with. How can two completely different lives exist so close together, yet feel worlds apart? Chapter 6. The Invisible Working Class. When having a job is still not enough. One of the biggest misconceptions about life on the streets of Los Angeles is that people here don't work, but the reality is very different. Many individuals living in tents near Hollywood actually have jobs. Some work in restaurants. Some clean offices late at night. Others do part-time or hourly work, earning money, but not enough to keep up. Because in Los Angeles, income doesn't always match expenses. Even earning around $15 to $20 per hour, a full-time worker might make roughly $2,400 to $3,200 per month before taxes. Now compare that to living costs. Rent alone can take $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Add food, on transport and basic needs, and suddenly the math stops working. And when the numbers don't add up, people don't always fall immediately. They struggle first. They delay payments. They cut down on essentials until one point where there's no option left. And that's when the street becomes the last place to go. This is what makes the situation more complex. It's not just about unemployment, it's about affordability. A system where even working hard doesn't always guarantee stability. Now I want to ask you, did you expect that people living like this could actually have jobs? Share your thoughts in the comments, because many people still don't realize this reality. And here's something to think about. If working full-time is no longer enough to afford a home, what does that mean for the future of ordinary people? Chapter 7. Morning hides the reality. When the city looks normal. Again, as the sun rises over Los Angeles, everything begins to change once again. The same streets that felt heavy at night suddenly look active and normal. People rush to work. Cafes open, traffic builds up near Hollywood. And just like that, the hidden city starts to disappear. Not physically, but visually. Tents are still there. People are still inside. But the attention is gone. Some tents are zipped closed, blending into the background. Others are quietly pushed to the side, making space for the day to begin. And most people? They walk past without stopping. Because during the day, the city feels different. Safer, cleaner, more familiar. But that doesn't mean the reality has changed. It's still there, just less visible. And this is what makes the hidden city even more unnoticed. At night, it's hard to ignore, but in the daylight, it becomes easy to forget, even though nothing has actually improved. Meanwhile, the cost of living continues to rise. Basic daily expenses, from food to transport, can easily reach $30 to $50 per day, making it even harder for those already struggling to recover. So while one part of the city moves forward, another part stays stuck, quietly waiting for a chance to catch up. Now tell me honestly, if you were walking here in the morning, would you even notice this reality? Share your thoughts in the comments, because awareness starts with simply seeing. And here's something to think about. If a problem becomes invisible during the day, does that make it any less real? Chapter 8. Billions spent. But where does it go? A system, struggling to keep up. Over the years, Los Angeles has invested billions of dollars trying to address homelessness. Government programs, housing projects, emergency shelters. On paper, the effort is massive. In fact, reports show that over $1 billion has been allocated in different initiatives aimed at reducing homelessness across the city and county. So the question becomes, why are the tents still here? The answer isn't simple. Building housing takes time, resources are limited, and the number of people needing help continues to grow faster than solutions can be delivered. At the same time, rising rent prices near areas like Hollywood continue to push more people out of stable living. It's like trying to empty a container while it's still being filled. And that's where the system begins to struggle. Some people do get help. Some find temporary shelter. Some slowly rebuild their lives. But many are still waiting for space, waiting for support, waiting for a chance. And while billions are being spent, the reality on the streets doesn't change overnight. Now I want to ask you, do you think money alone can solve a problem like this? Or is something bigger missing? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion matters. And here's a question to leave you with. If billions of dollars are already being spent, why does the problem still feel so visible? Chapter 9. Humanity in the hardest conditions. Small kindness in a struggle for survival. In the middle of all this struggle in Los Angeles, there's something unexpected you begin to notice. Humanity. Even in tent communities near Hollywood, people don't just survive alone. They look out for each other. Someone shares food. Someone watches over another person's belongings. Someone helps a neighbor set up a tent before night falls. These are small actions. But in this environment, they mean everything. Because when the system feels distant, people become each other's support. And despite having so little, many still find ways to give. That's what makes this reality even more powerful. It's not just about struggle. It's about resilience. People creating routines, forming bonds, and holding on to dignity, even when life becomes uncertain. At the same time, basic needs still come at a cost. A simple meal can cost $10 to $15, like a bottle of water around $2 to $3. And for someone with limited income, Even that becomes a daily challenge. Yet somehow, people keep going, not because it's easy, but because they have no other choice. Now I want to hear from you. Do moments like this change the way you see people living on the streets? Share your thoughts in the comments because your perspective can help others understand this reality better. And here's something to think about. When people with so little can still help each other, what does that say about the rest of society? Chapter 10. The reality. We choose not to see a city of dreams or a warning for the future. At the end of this journey through Los Angeles, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just about one city. And it's not just about one place like Hollywood. This is a reflection of something bigger. A modern city with billions of dollars, global influence, and endless opportunities, yet still struggling to provide one basic need: a place to live. Because while Los Angeles is known as the city of dreams, for many that dream looks very different. Some live in high-rise apartments worth millions of dollars. Others live just blocks away, inside tents with no certainty about tomorrow. And this gap continues to grow, not suddenly, but slowly, quietly, until one day it becomes normal. And that might be the most concerning part, because when something this serious becomes normal, people stop questioning it. They stop noticing. They stop caring. Now I want to ask you something important. After seeing all of this, do you think this is just a temporary problem or a sign of what cities around the world might become? Write your thoughts in the comments, because your voice can start a bigger conversation. And here's the final question to leave you with. Is this the future of our cities, or is there still time to change it? Before you leave, think about this. What you saw today in Los Angeles is not just a hidden side of Hollywood. It's a reality that exists quietly in one of the most famous cities in the world, and maybe in more places than we realize. This wasn't about showing something shocking. It was about showing something real, because sometimes the most important stories are the ones no one is talking about. If this video made you think, even for a moment, then don't just scroll away. Take a second to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because when you engage, this message reaches more people, and maybe more people start to see what's been ignored for so long. And before you go, just ask yourself one last thing. If we can build cities this powerful, why can't we make them livable for everyone?
It's very hard. I've lost contact with my children because I don't want it to be their problem. And now I feel like I'm just one big problem. Hopefully Monday is a good day and I can start fixing myself.